I am so glad you are here. I'm Liz. It's early Herby Thursday in my world. And today we're going to talk a little bit about raspberry leaf. Welcome in Instagram. Raspberry leaf is this amazing little herb that has been a cornerstone of good health for so many people, particularly women, for so many, many centuries. It's almost an afterthought for some people. But if you're new to raspberry leaf, let me share with you some of its joys. The berry is delicious, of course, and you should eat it. It's good for you, but it's completely different medicinally in many ways from the leaf. The leaf is generally recognized as safe. Just to get my warnings out of the way, I wouldn't use it early in a pregnancy, though, especially a pregnancy that's tenuous. If you're not sure about how fertile everyone is, about how well this has worked out, but I would leave off for at least the first trimester. And usually I tell people leave it alone for the first 2 trimesters. But it is valuable in pregnancy, and we'll get to that in a second or two. So raspberry leaf is this slightly drying, very gentle little herb. It's gorgeous. I see you out there. Thanks for the comment. The value in it for most people most of the time, not women's health, again, we'll get to that, is really that it's a little drying. So if you're like using a lot of toilet paper when you go to the bathroom, well, this might be a good herb for you to try. You just need to tighten up the digestive system a little bit. This can be fantastic. It's a lovely, lovely herb for that. It's also great for a few other reasons. And I appreciate your comments there. Where it really shines, though, has been in women's health. It is thought to help tone the muscles around the uterus. That makes them more efficient, and that makes cramping go down. It means cramping minimizes, lessens, even disappears. Because in an ideal world, that experience when those muscles contract on a regular basis, like that monthly basis that so many of us go through, it should really feel kind of like you're just lifting something that's really heavy for you but isn't going to hurt you. There shouldn't be cramps, but it should feel like a muscle's working hard. Kind of like if you lift something up with your arms that's just to the limit of your weight capabilities. You can feel it, it's working hard, but nothing's cramping and nothing's getting sore. Raspberry leaf can be a key player in helping women get to that point if they need that kind of help. It is so ubiquitous in women's health in the herbal world that you'll see authors like Susan Weed talk about just making sun tea and drinking it every day, perhaps with some nettles. I'm going to tell you, if you want to make sun tea, please make it in your fridge. I don't think that's a great idea. Please, let's not encourage lots of bacterial growth by just doing it in the fridge. If you're going to leave it overnight anyway, it's perfectly fine to do it that way. But this is an amazing herb for that reason. And women's health, just to make the whole process of the reproductive cycle more comfortable, easier to do, easier to get through, but also when it's used in the last month to maybe the last trimester of a pregnancy. Again, I use judgment and talk to a professional about this one. It can get the muscles ready to give birth. And that can make for a much better experience overall. No guarantees, of course. It's not going to fix anything else magically for you, but it does help get the muscles in shape. Isn't that amazing? So if you are a guy or a gal and you're looking at maybe like the need to dry out some tissues in the body, just things are just a little too damp, raspberry leaf is a decent first try. It's relatively safe. It's, relatively benign, but may help. And if you are someone who does have periods with severe cramping, this is an herb that might help a whole bunch. It's not going to resolve endometriosis or any of those types of things. But if it's just a simple, healthy process that you're just not quite strong enough to do comfortably, this could be a magic game changer for you. So grab that raspberry leaf, embrace that raspberry leaf. If that's you, give it a shot. Of course, check with your physician, check with someone qualified. Probably more importantly, check with someone qualified in the use of this herb, somebody who understands the chemistry, somebody who understands drug interactions, all of those wonderful things, and check those things out for yourself. Of course, if you have no one you can consult, well, good luck, play safe, and we will see you again for another Herby Thursday very soon. Thank you so much for being your amazing, magical you, and of course, doing the little magical things you can do right here in social media land for us. We appreciate it so much. And I hope to see you here at the shop or online at magisbooks.com. You'll find us live and in person, Minneapolis, noon to 6, 360 degrees, days of the year. In the meantime, blessed be.